gumana dun sa place, definitely have the sales that you want in that particular location or franchise. Okay? Then, last one is the cleanliness. So after payment of the franchise fee, we allowed franchisee to have the scheduled visit of the factory. Scheduled visit of the factory where you can see how to make the siopaw and the siomai. Okay? Doon yung po makikita kung paano po gumawa ng siopaw and the siomai. Ano ba ito? Ayan. Then, at the same time, I will not elaborate cleanliness of the food cart in your place. So, you don't want to maintain that cleanliness. Kasi sa isang certain factory, siyempre, ang kainisan dapat kasi any complaints coming from your customers, we have also our liability because we're the one who made those products. At the same time, you are our franchisee. Because I'm a franchisee, company gets straight, even the lapses of the certain franchisee, still company ang sinisisi. Okay. But, syempre, we have our guidelines on how to solve those problems, complaints coming from your customers. It's here. Later on, we'll discuss it. Okay? So, these three core values, quality, service, and cleanliness, by consistently following these three, we can achieve more customers, more sales, more profit, or stable company. Tama po ba? Pag sinunod natin yung tatlong to, we can have our more customers, more sales, more profit, or stable company. Pag sinunod po itong tatlo. Hindi? Yes. Plus, if we have the good locations, you have the very fast ROI, and you have another franchise again. Our very fast ROI was 1 month. Isang buwan lang nakapag-ROI ang aming franchisee because she averages 3,000 a day. Sa school po yun. So, Monday till Friday lang. Kaya lang, 21,888 lang ang kanyang franchise. So, wala pang 1 month, almost a month, nakapag-ROI ng franchise. Pero meron namang franchisee, hindi pa siya nakapagsimula, nakapag-ROI din. Why? Because of that program. Ask your agent. Okay? Then let's go to the receiving of the products and the storekeeping. So receiving of the products is either pick up here in the office, in the factory, in the distributor, or delivered products. You must consider this one. Check all entries on deliveries or sales invoice against order, particularly the quantity, specifications in the quality, distorted labels, and packaging will not be received. Number 1. Check quality of the products. Tingnan mo ba, ito ba yung products na nakikita nyo or pina-purchase, in-order nyo every time? The place order or delivered products? Or kung nakatanggap ko ng products? Ito ba yung tsura niya? Quantity is either by packs, by kilos, by pieces, or whatever. Packaging. May sira, may butas. All shelf type of the products are indicated outside of the packaging. Lahat po ng mga shelf type, date of manufacture, expiration na sa labas ng products. You must check that. Then, cash count price must be practiced. Cash count. Before you get here for pickup or in the distributor or delivered products, you must double check. Because sometimes we have our lapses on releasing or counting these products. Baka kulang ang products, so you must double check before you go. But for the delivered products, pag kulang ang products na delivered, on the next delivery of yours. So yung mga kulang. Pag sa pick-up naman, we can give you instantly, immediately for that products. Okay? Paano kung sobra yung products na nabigay? Anong gagawin natin doon? Compliments. Okay? Ayan. So once you have the products, okay, meron ka ng products, you're going to store the products in your storage area. Again, I advise you to have your freezer to maintain the shelf life of the products. But if you cannot have the freezer, you will have your cooler, you see to it that you will consume the products before the week ends to avoid spoilage. Okay? Tingnan niyo po talaga bago magtapos ng linggo lapas, ubusin mo na yung products bago masira. Okay? Ayan. Storekeeping. Off the floor, food items should not touch the ground. So lahat po. If you have the products, please get crates, tables, and chairs. Never put the product on the floor to avoid contamination. You must have be responsible on how to take care of the products, because again, any complaints coming from your customer of the contaminated products, we have also our liabilities on that. Then, FIFO, first in, first out. I will not elaborate this one apart. First out system. Always store food according to their classification. If you are 2-in-1 and 3-in-1, you must classify the products in your freezer. Okay? On this 1/3 part of your freezer belongs your Shopback. On the other part belongs your Just People's products. And the other part to your burger products. Because if you don't want to classify it, it's burden for you to locate the products. So during peak hours, napakahirap pag ganun. So you must classify, you must organize your products prior for the peak hours. Then, KGO, in as you go. Before and after the operation, you must clean your food cart. So once you have the products, store the products, let's go to the opening procedure. Opening the store is the big step for you to welcome your customers definitely to come and buy. Step 1, all you have to do is to have an ocular inspection. Check the condition of your food cart. Our food cart is collapsible. Collapsible in the sense that you can form before, assemble anywhere you want. And the other collapsible, pag pinatsakan mo, collapse. Hindi siya nag-collapse. It's tested and proven na pag pinatsakan mo yung collapsible cart, hindi siya nag-collapse. Bakit?
It's free.
No. Lulusot ang paa mo doon. Hindi, joke lang. Kasi tarpaulin lang. Libiro lang. Anyway, ayan. Step 1, ocular inspection. Check the condition of your food cart. Our food cart is collapsible, okay? So, yung mga tornilyo, mga tarpaulins, you need to check. Baka wala ng tornilyo, yung nag-fade ng mga tarpaulins, you need to check those things. Then, check if all locks are placed locked. So, if you are in the open area in supermarkets, schools, you must have lock on your freezer. But if you have the roll-up, door, whatever, basta safe and secure after operations of the locations. Then, open the lights if necessary. Lights. Nakita niyo naman po ang aming cart. We don't have a light on the food cart. But as I've said earlier, that we allowed you to modify the food cart by putting lights. You can put chandelier, spotlight, Christmas lights. As long as it is not a traffic lights. Okay, well, so medyo. Ayan. Basta po, kasi yung cart, sometimes in our location, we need lights on our food cart. Depends on the location. Di ba pa? It depends on the setup of your location sa area. So, kung ang locations na nangailangan ng ilaw, you must put light. Kasi, setup of the food cart, it matters on the operation. Kasi, pag nakita na ng setup ng food cart na maganda, kasi sometimes, mostly kasi, nadadala tayo sa setup eh. Kahit sa food, walang quality, still, kakain tayo because of the setup. Akala mo kasi ano lang eh. Paglapit mo, ay, hindi pala maganda lang sa. So, mas maganda, okay, quality foods natin, and the setup of the food cart, okay din, napakagala ng ating sales. Okay? Then, check stocks, inventory. We check the stocks before opening. Inventory, the packaging. yung packaging nyo po, huwag nyo kaligtan every after operation because you can start again without those things. You cannot give siomai on the steamer without the packaging. On the customer without the packaging. Because, why I say that? Because I'm also in charge of the monitoring. Every time I monitor an area, I look their inventory. I found out that there's no inventory of the packaging. Nasa inventory, nasa isip daw. Siya sa ulo lang, no. Instruction to dedicate the packaging on their inventory. Okay? Then, procedure. Ano ba procedure to? Display procedure. So before we open, we must display products. We have our standard display on the products or only on the Pinoy Pao. But for the other concept, we'll be giving you menu board. So what's this menu board? Price list of the products. So before, the menu board is paper. All you have to do is to laminate, but now it is a tarpaulin. So place that menu board in front of your food cart so that the customers can have the choices of the foods that you want to avail from. But for the Pinoy Pao, we have our standard displays. And still again, I don't have a steamer, I'll draw steamer for you. Steamer ba ito? Antay ka, yung siya na pa ako. Fourth layer, third, second, and the first. Use plastic gloves or clean tongue when displaying the food. Please never hold the food with your hand. Okay. Sometimes Lord is honest. Lord, ikaw lang nakakita. Kakamay ko. Kakamay. Kaya kamay yan. Wala naman na dumadaan. Pag may dumaan. Wala na. Dapat ulit. Okay? Be honest. Okay? So, fourth layer of your steamer belongs to your tiny bowl. Ayan. Sino po nakatikim na ng tiny bowl? Later on, we'll have a wonderful tasting. Ayan. Tiny bowl. Choco, ube, mundo, ano ba? Adobo, bola-bola. Ayan, meron ko yung tiny bowl. Then, sa third layer belongs to your regular siopaw. Adobo, bola-bola. Second layer, special siopaw. Ayan, yung mga ham and cheese na siopaw, chicken adobo, chicken curry, emperor siopaw, jumbo siopaw. Second layer. This one, siomai. Bakit siomai nandito? Because our siomai is made of pure pork. So that's why, pag nag-steam ka, tumutulo ang oil. If you're going to put the siomai on the second, third, and fourth, tutulo on your siopaw. You can rearrange this siomai, siopaw, but not your siomai. Okay? Kasi pag natuluan niya ng oil, ng siomai, masisira siya. Okay? Ayan. Then, SOP of the steamer. Anyway, all equipments included in the package of the franchise are operated by an electric. Okay? Lahat po ng equipments are operated by an electric. But if you want to convert from electric to gas, you need to add another amount. For the steamer, it's 1.2. For the other equipment, it's 2.5. So instead of conversion, use that 1.2 or 2.5 to purchase equipment outside. We allow you again to have your gas equipment outside because again, we firmly believe that if you use other equipment, quality of the products will remain. So, because we're going to convert electric to gas, we're going to get your electric equipment and we'll change it to gas. You still have one equipment, but instead, use that 2.5, purchase it outside. You have the electric and you have the gas equipment. Okay? But if you want to have the equipment from us, it's up to you. Okay? SOP of the steamer. Never allow the water basin of the steamer to go empty. This is the water basin. Where your water, ang tubig po, 3/4 lang tubig of the basin. Because pag puno po yan, ma-overflow or tumatalsik during boiling time. So, instead, 3/4 lang. Meron po mga butas yan ng ating steamer where you can see the water level. Or, pwede mo angatin to see the water level of your steamer. 2 times steaming of the products in your steamer, you're going to add water again. Okay? Then, ang steamer will not be used. Sabi ko kanina, pag tow products, place it on your steamer, 5 minutes of boiling. 5 minutes of boiling, get it out, that's the product, I'm sure, luto na yun. From there, unplug steamer because your steamer is not an automatic. It's manual. So you're going to unplug the steamer. But from time to time, take note, you need to touch your steamer if it is still hot. Okay? Pag malapit ang lumamig, i-plug. Okay? Pag kumulo, plug, unplug. Plug, unplug. Just to maintain the hotness of your steamer. Because do not boil from morning till afternoon of your products rather. Because sometimes products matigas na or what. Okay? Kasi dito yun eh. Ba't na ibang siomay? Mainit naman to. Bakit mainit to ang steamer natin? Bakit? Matigas pa rin. Ba't matigas siya? Luto na yun, matigas pa. Because na-oversteam siya. Unplug steamer, kasi pag na-oversteam yan, ang init na papatigas din sa aking shock open the siomay. So, basta pag manual po, you need to unplug the steamer. Pag mainit, kasi tama lang yung warm na ang init niya doon sa steamer. Pag malapit ng lumamig, that's the time you're gonna plug your steamer for the and pa-plug mo ng steamer for the boiling time naman. Then, make sure that the steamer is properly grounded. Ito may mga maliit na wire dyan. Pag nag-ground ng steamer, meron dyan maliit na wire, tugtungan itong maliit ng mahabang wire. Pag may lupa, tusok mo doon. Pag may lupa, place mo other metal na hindi connected sa car to shift the ground of your steamer. Because sometimes, most of the time, customers, tinuturo nila ang product. Pag ganyan lang, siya ako nakakagulat, di ba? Ayan. Hanggang minsan ko yung tumakbo pa, tayo si Ian. Tumakbo, akala ng kuryente siya. Yung pala nag-ground na. Okay, tanggalin natin yung ground of our steamer. Eh sa akin, saan hindi mo nag-ground? Bakit gas ako? Eh, yung loko ka pala. Nag-ground mo yung gas. Sasapulugan yan sila. Okay, anyway. Ayan. For the other equipment, teppanyaki griller. For the noodles, burgulu, red ball, deep fryer for the jacks and other equipment. Nandun pa rin sa franchise kit. Preparation of the products. Kasi wala dito, sa steamer lang ang discuss natin because wala po dito. Nandun sa franchise kit ang inyong mga closing procedure. Siyempre, pag may opening, may closing. At the end of the day, there are certain procedures that you or your staff must carry before leaving. So what's this procedure? Definitely your sales report, your inventory report. Mostly, franchisees get their sales after operations, but there are certain franchisees that they have other business to attend. They have hectic schedule. They instructed the crew to deposit the sales prior for the opening. All they have to do is to file this deposit together with inventory and the sales report. So that by weekends, doon na lang sila mag-check na kanyang dun sa magtatali na kanyang inventory, sales report, and doon sa deposit. Then by weekdays, check out ng account, zero balance. Why? Why it's zero balance? Because, ma'am, you instructed me to deposit the sales on my account, not on your account. That's why I deposited it. I followed your instruction. So in that case, you need to check your account every other day if your sales are deposited. May nangyari po ganun. Bakit po nangyari? Bakit mo ganun nangyari? Because that person, very trusted person. Yes, very trusted, but it's e-money. You need to check your account every other day. If that case, if that scenario will happen again, diba? So, kailangan mo check every other day. Pag ganun po, kasi alam ko, you're busy. Sometimes hindi mo madaanan kasi yung crew mo hindi matagal. So, you need to check your account. Okay? Then, clean all cooking area. Turn off light and signs. Turn off unplug electrical outlets but not your freezer. Double check your lock before leaving your lock and your freezer. Before you leave your place, you see to it that your freezer is plugged. Kasi pag unplug yan, sira lahat ng products on the next day. May nangyari po, maraming nangyari ganun. Huwag kang tingnan mo lang, ay, umiilaw naman, baka na-miss, malikmata ka lang. Yung pala, wala, naka-plug eh. Yung pala umiilaw, cellphone lang, umiilaw eh. Tingnan mo kasi umiilaw, tingnan mo, umiilaw. Ito sa tingnan. O diba, cellphone. You need to check. Yung plug, i-check mo, hindi yung sa loob ng freezer. Kasi minsan, miss ko ka. Ayan. And your lock before leaving your place. Okay? Let's go to the SOP of the service crew. Sino po ang service crew here? Wala po. Okay? Anyway, you can have this for zero. So be the one to discuss this to plus the handling of the complaints. Nandito po lahat kayo na. Okay? And I'll show the products. Okay?